is Christina Whiteside. I'm from Fox Sports Next, and I'm here with Jake Seau, a midfielder, 2014 Duke commit. Jake, how are you?
Doing well. Doing well.
Now you just scored the game winner for your team, I see. Now, what does that, I guess in the standings, what does that mean for your team?
Well, I mean, it shows that, like, standing-wise, that, we're here to play. We're no joke. The West is here. Obviously every team here is great, but I think that the West continually is underlooked. As far as talent and stuff like that, we have it. It's just taking time, and then I think this is going to make teams look at us more as a threat. We're definitely not going to get walked over by any team. So.
Well, you mentioned the West. It's lacrosse is a growing sport all over the place. Is it good? Is it nice to see you guys out there, thriving, and now college coaches are now taking more and more notice of you guys?
Definitely. I think this team and the Stars program, West Coast Stars, has done an incredible job of representing the West, both on and off the field. I think as our players are developing, the IQ is growing a lot. We've been known to have big, strong athletes, but not necessarily the best IQ of lacrosse, and I think that we have kind of smashed that. And I think that this team especially is playing extremely well, especially for not knowing each other really well. We had a 30-minute practice yesterday, and that was it. And then went straight into Baltimore. Unfortunately, we lost that game, but we played well. We put up, I think, 11 or 12 points, and lost by 3. So we're definitely playing well, especially for not really being able to practice together.
But for a guy like you, you mentioned the West coming out. You're a 2014 Duke commit, so you've got one more year until you go off there. What was it about Duke, and what other schools were looking at you before you chose Duke?
I was looking at Notre Dame, I was looking at Maryland, Ohio State, and a couple others, but those were the main few. And then when I visited, also UNC. And then when I visited Duke, I felt that it was the right fit academically and athletically. I felt that it was a good fit for me, both like socially and academically. I want to go somewhere where I'm going to get a good education. I want to play big time D1 lacrosse, and I felt that Duke was the right fit. And then meeting Danowski and Caputo and the entire coaching staff together, felt like those guys were a good guys to be under, and would lead me.
How was that recruiting process like for you, and what were they like? Obviously you did probably a couple visits, right? Too. How was that like? And
what Duke specifically?
Yeah.
Oh, it was incredible. At the moment, I think within the first day, we went to dinner with the coaches. Met some of the guys, hung out with some of the guys, and I was there for 2 days. And then after the first night, I remember going to the hotel with my mom, and I was like, "Mom, I think this is it." Yeah. And then, that night we canceled all my other visits. I was supposed to go on a couple more. After that, it was supposed to be a 4 to 5 day trip, and we called the coaches, or after I left, we called the coaches, and we're like, "We're just
gonna hang tight.
Yeah, we're gonna go back home." And then, I wanted to commit on the spot the next day, after touring the campus a couple times and getting to hang out with all the players. But I decided to wait, went home, and then I just thought on it, and within I think like the next day I got back home, I was like, called Danowski and committed.
Now there's also I think I heard one of the moms say there's 6 of the 8 Duke commits from 2014, and there's a few in 2015 as well that are committed. Have you talked to any of the guys? Are you close to any of them?
I'm close to just about all of them. We all stay in touch. We all are texting and Facebook and stuff like that. So we all visit together. We all stay in touch. We all are texting and Facebook and stuff like that. So when the seniors had their official, a lot of the younger class went with them, not on official. We just planned it so we'd all kind of go together. So I got to meet all the guys in my grade and then all the guys in the grade above me.
Nice.
So yeah, we all established kind of a relationship that couple days, and yeah.
I'll let you out on this one last question. You're wrapping up the Armour All-American Games, and we're entering July. You still got a year of high school left. What do you do? Or what are you doing? I guess it's a release off your shoulders. It's like you got the commit, you're going to Duke. Now what's the focus on now?
It's preparing. Training, making sure I'm ready. I started training. I've always been big on training, so I've been working out just about every day, preparing for this tournament, and it's just like a constant kind of grind for. I want to be able to get there and step on the field and be confident in myself and in my team to do what I'm supposed to do there. So
I lied. One more question.
No worries.
What is Duke getting in a player in you? How would you describe yourself?
My play style, I think. I always feel kind of awkward on these questions because I feel like I'm talking about myself. But, I like to think of myself as a two-way midfielder. You know, I'm gonna work, whether it be if I have to play the wing, I'll play the wing. D-mid, I'll play D-mid. Wherever they want me, I'll work. Put a pole in my hand, I'll play pole. I don't care. You know, I will. I guess they're just gonna get like a worker. You know, I've always been a kind of do it myself guy. I want to help the team as much as I can, and you know, if someone's tired, you know, I'll go. I'm always the first. You know, I'm never the guy to look around and see who's gonna go. You know, if anyone's looking around, I'm just gonna go because I want to play. And I think that you're just gonna get a player. You know, I'll do whatever.
For all the latest Duke sports headlines, be sure to check out www.duke.scout.com.